What's up, boys? It's D-Boys back at it again, and today we're hitting you with the Zinger with bacon and cheese in the Zinger box meal. So that will come with an extra 2 hot and crispy, a large chips, and the dreaded creamy potato and gravy. And I hope they gave me cutlery. That feels like a spoon in there I could possibly use. Otherwise, we're digging it out with our fingers, boys. And yeah, let's see if the bacon and cheese Zinger is an upgrade to the regular.
Hey boys, it's Nick, and what Andrew just showed us was the bacon and cheese Zinger. Let's get this bad boy out real quick. Ooh, bacon and cheese. Let's unwrap this monster. Starting things off, we got a lot of sauce just dipped on the side right here.
It's very cheesy.
Oh, is that cheese?
That's the cheese.
I thought that's sauce. No way, it's cheese. Yeah, the cheese is on the bottom here, bro.
Ah, never mind.
And that's some spicy
Some
sauce.
very saucy burger.
Now, the construction, we got the bacon right here. We have the little bit of cheese you can see below the lettuce. And of course we have lettuce. Oh, you can see a bit of cheese right there. We have whatever the sauce is. I'm very, not sure what the sauce is, but it's spicy. Flip it over, we just got the nice crispy patty, and we got the very not toasted buns. That's out there. Zingers are pretty simple, but they're also delectable. Now let's get into what the other stuff we have here. Like the potato and mash. Ho ho ho! Mine's got a little dent in it actually.
Oh dear.
I think
Damaged product.
I think we gotta review the mash first, so let's get some silverware. So wooden silverware.
Timberware.
Timberware. That's
cool.
Look at this, we got a nice wooden spoon that pretty much is straight. Now let's open.
We have a wooden spatula.
Oh, look how steamy that is.
Whoa.
Let's mix it around a little. Get a nice bite. You know, I'm not really a big fan of the gravy by itself, but I am a massive fan of mashed potatoes, and this is pretty good. I actually enjoyed that first bite. Let me get a second one in. It's a good side. I reckon like it complements the rest of the meal, because typically you have a bunch of like really crunchy and chewy stuff, but this is a lot different because it's nice and smooth. Like for example, we have this. Look at that, man! That is what the fuck. I got the tiniest piece of chicken ever. But we have this very crunchy but juicy in the inside, but then we have a complete opposite, very smooth but not juicy, but you know, just a little dry, I guess you'd say, but still good. You wouldn't order it by itself by any means, but it's nice that it's there, I suppose. So I'm gonna, you know, by itself, I'll give it a good old 5 out of 10. It's alright. Nothing special at all, no. But it's good. It's really all you can say about it. It's average. Now let's get into the burger real shortly. Oh, as you can see, we got all the sauce on the side. Gotta make sure this doesn't fly away. Remember kids, don't litter. It's always been my #1 rule, never litter. Oh, let's take a good old bite out of this, shall we? So far, I'm mixed. The bacon is incredibly hard and dry. Not typically how I like my bacon. You know, I like it crispy and, you know, not hard to chew on. The chicken is alright. A little bit of lettuce on my sock. Mix that in there. The lettuce is good. The sauce is very hot, actually, in my opinion. And also, because it's so much sauce, I'm just getting all over my hands. which is rather annoying, to be honest.
Good thing we have the supplied wipe and napkins.
Yes.
KFC classic.
Now look at here, we got a piece of the bacon. Look how dry that is. Look at how just. It's not hard to chew on.
That's dry aged like a piece of beef jerky right there.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe my opinions will differ on the second bite. Before I get into the second bite, we'll go back to Andrew's perspective and see what he likes about the smell.
What's up, guys? On to my side of the review. I'm going to be starting it off with the creamy potato and gravy. Now, a little bit of backstory, guys. I've always been repulsed by this. I've never properly tried it. I've given it little tastes here and there when, you know, it just comes with every meal. They just love to throw this stuff at you, and it always goes in the bin for me. So, this is the first. I'm going to actually give it a proper try, and you will be able to hear my review. So, let's start by mixing this all together. Alright, I'll take a spoonful of this. To give it credit, it looks very hot. It is steaming. And, you know, I do like a hot gravy compared to a lukewarm. Alright, going in. First impressions. I'm still not a fan. I just don't think the gravy is very flavorful at all. Don't get me wrong, I love mashed potato, but I feel like the gravy just detracts from it. I'm gonna give it another shot. And yeah, nothing's really changed. I'm gonna give it a special chip test, see if it improves it at all. Got a thick glob on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not feeling it, guys. This comes with every single meal. I think they're just trying to get rid of the stuff, honestly. I am not a fan of this potato and gravy. And honestly, it's something I get for free, and it's something I never eat. And every time I'm given the opportunity, I just try to swap it for something else. We weren't given the opportunity this time, unfortunately. And I'm just going to give it a 2 out of 10. I never want to eat this stuff. And they keep giving it to me. And next I'm just going to give it a chip test. I have munched on a few just here and there, but give it another shot. It's your standard KFC chips. These ones are pretty soggy, which I'm surprised because it wasn't too long ago we got them, and they weren't really sitting around for long. But yeah, they got the KFC salty chip flavor, and they're just soggy. So on the KFC standard, it's probably a 6 out of 10. They're alright. Overall chips, I think you can usually do a lot better than KFC. And overall, probably a 4.
Aww.
Now, we're going to get into the star of the show. We have our Zinger bacon and cheese. Now, let's see if the sauce is as overpowering to mine. As you can clearly see, it was to Nick's. And just off the bat, it doesn't look like it is.
What's that piece of lettuce on your?
Yeah, we've got a lettuce chip here. I'm going to do a lettuce chip review. Dunk it in the sauce. See, that's alright. Lettuce chips, probably a 7 out of 10. I'll give that with the sauce. It's pretty nice. Let me just tuck that piece of lettuce back in there. And we will give the Zinger bacon and cheese a bite.
Surely you get a thumbnail right now.
Thumbnail acquired. Oh, seems a bit saucy, dripping out the side there, but that was pretty pleasant, to be honest. That was a nice bite. I didn't notice much. The bacon looks pretty. I'll just take the bottom off here. I mean, the bacon looks pretty dry, but honestly, I didn't encounter that much resistance biting into it. And I'm gonna do another bite. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nick is right about the sauce. It is actually kind of hot. I mean, it's not super hot for anyone who's pretty accustomed to spice, but you don't really expect it from fast food places, especially to kind of make something that spicy. And yeah, this does have a bit of a kick to it. The chicken itself was actually very moist, not dry like other times have sometimes had Zinger burgers, and just the entire thing is a bit of a explosion of moist chicken and sauce and lettuce, and it kind of ties together really nice. Just from the 2 bites I've had, I'd honestly give this burger an 8 out of 10. It's pretty satisfying, and honestly I feel like I'd prefer this over a regular Zinger. I do think it's an upgrade. And to seal out my section of the review, the Zinger box comes with 2 extra pieces of I think it's boneless, hot and spicy. Let's have a size comparison here.
Okay,
They're about the same.
Mine's not too different, actually.
Yeah.
I thought yours were way
They
better.
both got scanned equally. No, these are actually alright. It was cooled down a bit, but we're going to give it a try nonetheless. Going in. Yes, it has cooled down a bit, but I don't fault them for that. We were kind of wandering the bushland of Adelaide trying to find a suitable spot to eat, so I'll give them credit on that. It is crunchy, crispy, as in the name, and you know, it has a little bit of a kick to it, not so much as the sauce coming with the burger, but yeah, it tastes nice. It's not too dry, it's crispy. I'd probably give this a 7 out of 10, honestly. It's still pretty nice.
Now that Andrew's given his side to the box, I'm going to give him my side. So I'm going to do the nice chip test that Andrew did. Now, I got a small chip here, but every chip, you know, has its qualities, so let's dig in. Like Andrew said, it's quite soggy, but honestly, I don't really blame it. I still like soggy chips, honestly. As long as they're, you know, nice, thick, and warm. They're nice to me. So honestly, chip-wise, I think that's still quite nice. I'm gonna give them a good old 6 out of 10. I like them. Now with the mashed potatoes, real quick, I'm pretty sure I already gave my review, but I'm just gonna take another bite because I want it. I'm like Andrew, I kind of like it. It has its quirks, but I'm going to do a different test, chip test. I'm going to do the chicken test.
Ooh, a new scale.
Just for one. Anyway, let's dip it in. Oh, look at that. That worked out pretty well, actually. I quite enjoyed that. Let's try this by itself now. I think I like the chicken more without the gravy, but the gravy doesn't make it worse by any means. I think overall the chicken, 6 out of 10. Pretty good. I liked it. It was just warm, but that's our fault. I'll take a sweet. Now let's get back into the burger real quick. Now, let's have another bite out of this boy. The chicken's alright. The chicken, honestly, kind of seems a bit dry to me. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan, to be honest. The sauce, I feel like the sauce overpowers it a lot. I can't really taste anything else. I feel like I got done pretty dirty with that amount of sauce that was on my burger, to be honest.
There's a lot.
There is a lot. But I'm not going to make that sour review. I think this is a it's a good burger. It works. Ladies screaming, you know how it is.
They love it too.
They love it too, yeah. But, it's average. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. But altogether, I like this meal a lot. I mainly like the chips. The chips are pretty much my favorite part. Altogether, this meal is a 6 out of 10. That's what I think about it. I'm going to finish off with one more bite out of this burger to see if I change my mind about my review. Burger, 5 out of 10.